welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some back to school hacks. I cannot believe that the summer is already over and it's time to get back to school and get back into a routine. For me, and I'm sure a lot of other mums, September feels like a brand new year, a time where you can evaluate things and how they've been going and vow to get more organized. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some really simple, achievable mum hacks for back to school that do work. So I hope you really like this. If you do, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I would love you to consider subscribing if you like what you see. But without further ado, let's get into my 10 back to school hacks. So my first hack is to have a school routine chart. This is something that I've created for the boys just to help them get back into the swing of things and their normal daily routine, because over the summer holidays we definitely slacked a bit. I let the boys stay up later. Some days they got dressed at about noon and I barely asked the kids to make their beds over the summer holidays. So this is just going to lay out the tasks that they need to get done in the morning before school, and also the tasks that they need to do once they're home from school. I have made a school routine chart and also a chore chart. If you want to download and print either of those, I will put a link in my description because they're on my website and you are free to use them as well. But I've loved having chore charts for my kids. They really do like having them, to my surprise, and it's just so nice that all the tasks are laid out on there so that I don't have to nag them all morning. They just have to get all of those done before we go to school or before they have any TV time or anything like that. And they like doing their chores because at the end of every week they get a reward and they can choose what that is. Fraser's is often more time on the PS4. Caleb, it's normally sweets. But you can discuss a reward and they've really enjoyed it, and it just makes your life so much easier. Another hack is to color in sections of your clock using a whiteboard marker or a wipeable marker. This is a new hack that we're gonna do for the first time this year because my 8-year-old is great at telling the time. So you can color in sections like when they get in from school, it's snack time, then maybe it's homework time, playtime, dinner time, bath time, brushing teeth, and reading. You can just put whatever things that you normally do in your routine, and then they can look at the clock and know what's coming up. This will also be a great prompt for me. This next hack is going to help your children to make their own lunch on the days they're not having school dinners. I got talking to a mum with a child the same age as my eldest, and she said that he makes his own lunch every day, and I couldn't believe that I've never encouraged Fraser to make his own lunch. So I'm going to this year, but to help him out, I'm going to have assembly line lunches. So in his lunchbox, I've written a little checklist of things to include in his lunch, and then in the morning he can make his own sandwich and then grab the other items that are on the list. So I've laid out our snack drawer, which we've always had, but I've laid it out with things that he can grab and go for lunch. And then I've also made one of the shelves in the fridge for packed lunches, so hopefully he can easily pull that out, grab what he needs, put it into his lunchbox. I think he'll really like the responsibility and also choosing things for himself. Something I've talked about so much on this channel and I include in every evening routine is to get everything ready the night before. So lay out their uniform. I line the 3 boys up on the banister upstairs. Also choose your outfit if they need anything for clubs, dinners, lunches, money for school, anything. Have it all ready and it will make your morning so much easier. And another hack is I have these initial hooks, one for each boy, where I can hang their bag or anything they're gonna need for school, and then in the morning we can just grab and go. And a hack to make planning your kids' outfits even easier is to get a hanging organizer and place one outfit in each section for every day that week. This way, on a Sunday night, you could plan out what your child is gonna wear for the entire week, and then it's done. So in the morning rush, you're not looking for matching socks or a clean top. Everything they're gonna wear is there, and if they have nursery on certain days, you can put nursery clothes into those sections. And also, when they're old enough to dress themselves, they can get into the routine of just going to that and pulling out everything they're gonna need to wear. And when it comes to homework, it's great to get your child into the routine of, as soon as they walk in the door, checking if they've got any homework, and if they do, just getting it done straight away before playtime. And if your child doesn't have a desk like mine doesn't, but you want to keep all of their homework things together, you can get a little storage box. I just got this one from Poundland, and then put everything that they're gonna need on a regular basis for homework, maybe scissors, glue, tape, pens, pencils, all of that is in one place, and then they can take this little storage box or homework caddy with them wherever they're going to do homework in the house. It might be the dining table, it might be their bedroom, but everything is in one place and it's easy to find. And when it comes to keeping schoolwork or artwork, plan ahead and get yourself an expandable accordion file now. I just picked this one up in Wilko's, and now over the course of the year, anything they bring home, I can just put it into this file, and at the end of the year, I can go through, see which bits I really do want to keep, and then put them into their memory boxes. Another hack is to take pictures of their artwork and then create a photo book of it. Another hack is to set alarms. If you find yourself always running behind in the morning before school run, you can set a series of alarms. Maybe one is make lunches, maybe one is get the drinks out of the fridge, maybe one is get your shoes on. You can set all of these little alarms and it will keep you on track. And I also always have an alarm go off at 2:30 every day just to remind me to do the school run. Not that I would ever forget it, but sometimes you get tied up or you're playing with another child, and it's just great to have that little reminder. Another little hack that I love to do throughout the school year is if their rucksacks or bags or even shoes get dirty, I will throw these into the washing machine and wash them. I mentioned this in a cleaning video, and so many of you didn't know that lots of washing machines have settings for shoes. So you can wash them, and also with the bag, I just put it on a delicate cycle and it comes out as good as new and smelling so nice. And another tip to help to clean your shoes, I don't know if everyone will need this, but my sons are obsessed with playing football at lunchtime. So if they get grass into the Velcro of their shoes, I've discovered that a tape dispenser blade works so well to just get this right out. Right, so that is it for this video. I really hope you liked these back to school hacks. If you have any of your own, please put them in the comments down below, because you guys always have the best ideas. And if you also have any requests for more hacks videos, let me know what you would like to see. And I hope back to school goes really well for you guys. I'm sure I'll be a blubbering mess like I always am. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.